Live Train. Una grafica un po' alla Wild Rift questa season 2023.
Hey everyone, I'm Riot Brightmoon, executive producer of League of Legends.
Sei bellissimo
and I'm
come
here on
sempre,
behalf of the
Brightmoon.
entire League dev team to welcome you to season 2023.
Ok.
First off, I want to wish you all a happy start of a new season, and I want to thank you for the marks you've all made on League. From the hype plays to the big brain moments, and all the ways you've helped make League what it is today.
Prego.
We have a lot to share with you, including our final updates on Ahri and Aurelion Sol, some upcoming skin thematics,
Ok.
an update on Ranked, and a sneak peek at some champions we'll be releasing later this year.
Ok.
But before we get into what's coming, I want to share a quick recap of this year's preseason. So let's go.
Quindi fermo questo video soltanto per dire una cosa. Se adesso metà... Allora, è passato un minuto. Sono rimasti 12 minuti e 13 secondi. Se adesso vedrò più di 3 minuti essere dedicati alla pre-season, mi arrabbierò veramente tanto.
The Chemtech Drake has had a major glow up. In her new and improved form, instead of resurrecting friends and foes, she now mutates all the plants on the map with Chemtech empowerments. They still do what you're used to, only now with a twist. And each time you defeat the Chemtech Drake, she'll grant stacking tenacity, plus healing and shielding power. If you claim the soul, you'll deal increased damage and receive damage resistance when at low health. We also added new pings to help you communicate with your team more effectively,
Come esempio come comunicarsi, come impiccarsi.
including the push, bait, and all in. Better pings mean
Eccola
clearer
là,
calls
guarda.
on what you want to accomplish as a team. My personal favorite is using the hold ping right after my whole team dies defending Baron. It wouldn't be preseason without some changes in the jungle. You now have a path recommender, an updated camp patient system, and new jungle companions to help you conquer the scary monsters of the jungle. Last, but certainly not least, we have changes like a new rune recommender, some new in-game items, as well as a few returning favorites, and a few changes to ARAM, like new Hextech gates that transport you down the map, falling towers and the rubble that they create, and some more balance changes to keep ARAM games feeling fair and fun for both teams. Now that we've covered preseason changes, let's talk about some of the new things coming this season.
Dai, 1 minuto e 30 soltanto sulla pre-season, sono scioccato. Vuol dire che sul ASU di Ahri e sul CGU di Aurelion Sol ci dedicheranno 6 minuti.
After a year of waiting, we're finally releasing Ahri's ASU. Her base, her skins, new VFX, splashes, and all 9 tails have been updated and will be out for all of you in just a few weeks.
Quanto è figo il rework di Ahri, poco da dire. Cioè, delle cose che fa... Quando sono lenti come la morte, ma figa quanto sono bravi a fare le cose quando ci si mettono.
We can't wait to see what you think of her new look.
Wow, un intero 30 secondi su Ahri. Boia? Ok, sono scioccato. Ci hanno messo molto di meno.
There are a few champions who haven't gotten a new skin in a while, including Aurelion Sol, Ivern, Kled, and Callista.
And
I have some good news. They'll all be receiving a new skin this year. Callista's skin is coming to us from a world of beauty and magic, nature and majesty. The Fairy Queen presides over the courts of the 4 seasons.
Ah,
And the Fae who reside there are empowered by the natural world and the magic
bello.
within it. Not all within the Fae world is light and beauty. After we leave the Fae realms, we're returning to a fan favorite.
Bello.
It's a little bit more adorable than beautiful. The skin line that brought you Pugma, Corky Corgi, and Yorick in a cat onesie is coming back. So open up some catnip, dust off your chew toys.
Let's go!
because more
Questo mi
champions
piace.
are getting fluffy.
Mi piace. Molto contento di
These
questo.
are just a few of the new things we have planned for season 2023.
Contento di queste
I'll
skin.
hand it over to Riot Oberon, who will share our plans for Ranked.
Bella. Siamo a 4 minuti e 9 ancora rimasti e stiamo parlando delle ranked. Sono scioccato.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris Roberts, also known as Riot Oberon, the project lead for the Game Loop team. We work on things like champ select, matchmaking, and the various queue types from ranked to normals. That means we're not just focused on ladder grinders, we're also here for players who just want to have a good time with friends. Last year, we shared a blog update with some of our upcoming plans, including anonymized champion select, pick order swapping, and the loadout recommender. Since then, we've also been working on a few other projects, and there's one big thing I want to talk to you about today, the mid-year ranked reset.
Ah, ok. Sì, lo annunciano a tutti.
Ranked splits have been in the game for a few years, but until now, they were just a way to separate the single ranked season into thirds to help folks pace their progress. Starting this year,
letteralmente nessuno sapeva che esistevano i 3 split. Letteralmente nessuno.
2 ranked splits will have a full ranked reset in between.
Ok, qua se guardate abbiamo tutta una serie di premi. C'è un bordino, sembrerebbe, un campione, un'icona e poi immagino che siano altri premi. Ed senza arancioni, eterno, masterwork, cassa normale, emote, cassa normale, non capisco cos'è questo, emote, casse. Ok.
With rewards to match. Here's the thing. A lot of players come back to League at the start of the season, ready for their climb to their ranked goals. But when we look at the data, it doesn't actually take the whole season for players to hit their peak rank if they've been playing consistently every patch. If you don't take your foot off the gas once you start your climb in January, you'll probably reach the peak of your climb around halfway through the year.
Yep.
After that, things can get a little rough. For players at higher ranks, the middle of the year can be a stress fest of playing just enough to avoid decaying or demoting. And once players realize they're not steadily climbing, many of them either drop out of ranked or turn to smurfing.
13 anni ci sono voluti per capire questa cosa.
Neither of these things are great for fair matchmaking or enjoyable League experiences, especially for players starting their climb later in the season. All in all, there are honestly a lot of reasons why most other games, other Riot games included, don't have year-long ranked seasons. So this year, we're getting with the times. When Split 2 starts, it won't be as heavy a reset as the one in January. We're not introducing a second preseason, so the game won't change dramatically enough to warrant making you re-earn your rank to the same extent.
Ok, quindi se il reset di inizio anno sono 6 divisioni, probabilmente saranno 3 divisioni a metà anno. Ok, comprensibile. E c'è scritto estate, quindi giugno.
If you've got something keeping you AFK for the first half of the year, don't worry. The mid-year reset is even less significant if you haven't played many games since January.
Ah, pure.
We know this is a huge change, but it's one we think will help keep League feeling modern and fun, while addressing a few of the pain points we've seen over the years.
Ok.
Okay, that was a lot. Let's end things on a high note by talking about the shiny stuff. Rewards. Each split, you can earn the full ranked reward suite. Icons and emotes, ranked borders, and a ranked skin. Yes, that means there will be 2 skins for ranked this year.
Ok.
We're also adding in some extra rewards for your climb as you progress on your ranked journey.
Ok.
In addition to this, we're also
Qual è la
removing
skin?
the gold rank requirement from ranked skins.
Questa è una cosa che posso comprendere, ma discutendo con molte persone mi sono trovato a capire per quale motivo non dovrebbero farlo.
Now, every ranked player will have the chance to earn the skin moving forward, with chromas to match your final rank. The skin will continue to reflect your final ranked achievement, but we want you to also be able to earn it through dedication to climbing. That said, if you're below gold, it won't be as easy as play 10 placements for a free skin. The number of games required to earn the skin is drastically higher below gold, so just because you now can earn it at silver or below, doesn't mean you will.
Datemi un secondo. Letteralmente l'abbiamo visto.
But until now, they're starting this.
Devi guadagnare 80 punti se sei gold o sopra e 1600 se sei da iron a silver.
Split, you can earn the full ranked reward suite. Icons and emotes, ranked borders, and a ranked skin.
Friendly reminder, i punti dello split attualmente funzionano in questo modo. 10 punti per una win, 6 punti per una lose. Se sono uguali vuol dire fare di più di 200 ranked.
Yes, that means there will be 2 skins for ranked this year.
we're also adding in some extra rewards for your climb as you progress on your ranked journey. In addition to this, we're also removing the skin achievement, but we want you to also be able to earn it through dedication to climbing. That said, if you're below gold, it won't be as easy as play 10 placements for a free skin. The number of games required to earn the skin is drastically higher below gold, so just because you now can earn it at silver or below, doesn't mean you will. That wraps things up for me. Up next is Riot Lexical, who's going to talk to you about our plans for champions this year. Thanks, and good luck on your climbs.
Hi everyone, Lexi Riot Lexical Gal, the product lead for Champions here. I'm going to talk a bit about some of the new champions we have planned for this year. But before that, I want to touch on our plans for the year overall. This season, we're focusing a bit more on smaller updates to the parts of the champion roster that has been left in the dust. We want to continue improving older champions' gameplay fantasies, so we'll be doing more mid-scope updates throughout 2023.
Ok.
And beyond gameplay changes, we'll also be polishing up some of the roster with much-needed VO updates for a few of our older champions, like Nidalee and Ness, both of whom cross path with some of our upcoming champions.
Un update ai voiceover dei campioni! Alleluia! Miss Fortune, per favore. Miss Fortune, Sona, Varus e Nidalee sono i 4 che ne hanno più bisogno. VO e voiceover. LeBlanc anche. Sì, a voglia ce ne sono i campioni.
First up this year is Aurelion Sol's CGU. In the last LOL Please, we showed you some of the updated abilities that fans the flame of his dragon fantasy. But we didn't go too deep into the parts of his kit that strengthen his star forging theme. Not only can Aurelion Sol forge stars like a nebula in deep space, but he can now drop them from the sky onto his foes in Summoner's Rift. Ooh, ouch. As we mentioned before in the last video, his new passive causes all of his abilities to grow in size over the course of the game.
Sì.
Including his new ultimate.
Sì,
I mean, what's more satisfying than dropping a massive...
Sì, giusto per farvi capire, cioè... guardate bene quanto è grande. Guardate quanto è grande la ulti. Le spell scalano all'infinito e crescono all'infinito. E la gente continua a dire: è come la passiva di Syndra. A Syndra gli piacerebbe, le piacerebbe fosse così. No, Jankos, questa è una specifica soglia. Cresce all'infinito. Punto.
We can't wait to see what you all think of the new and improved Starforger, and we hope a lot of you will find a new main with him. After Aurelion Sol, we'll be releasing some brand new champions. One of our goals for the past few years has been to make sure we have a champion for everyone to enjoy.
Visto che qualcuno chiede cosa significa cresce all'infinito, che vedrete un video su YouTube quando arriverà sul PBE Aurelion Sol di Aurelion Sol che colpisce la landa e fa knock-up su tutta la landa. Penso che sia abbastanza chiaro questo.
So, we try to have a diverse champion pool that's inclusive of all cultures, genders, and in-game skill levels for every role.
Scusami, cosa?
One of our goals for the past few years has been to make sure we have a champion for everyone to enjoy. So, we try to have a diverse champion pool that's inclusive of all cultures, genders, and in-game skill levels for every role. And that brings us to our first new champion of the year.
L'inclusività come valore di design è qualcosa che apprezzo. Non devi dichiararlo, però. Oh, addirittura! Milio!
I'm super excited for all of you to meet our male enchanter from Ishtal. Displaying an incredible understanding of the fire axiom at a young age, Milio uses fire not to raise cities, but to soothe wounds. Now he travels to Ishalcan, carrying the hopes and dreams of his family on his back, along with his trusty backpack. He's about to face the biggest challenge of his young life, the Vidalion. His journey to Ishalcan will broaden his horizons
Oh,
and introduce him to new
merda.
people and places, but it'll also bring him closer to Yuntao's darkest secrets. But no matter what challenges come, he'll always bounce back into action and be ready for his next adventure.
Allora, reagiamo dopo. Holy shit, un altro Darking che rispetta la regola della AA.
After we're done with the adorable enchanter, we're moving on to something a bit edgier. I know some of you love complex champions and novel link skill descriptions.
No, non è
But
vero.
others wants to focus on macro play and pounce into action with a straightforward kit. If that sounds like you, good news. Neferi is the Darkin for you.
Oh no.
She's a mid-lane assassin made for
She?
those of us who want to focus on the hunt.
È una lei?
After awakening from her slumber, her first objective is to track down her Darkin brethren.
Che
Her
cazzo?
newfound body, or bodies,
Che cazzo?
cruel twist of fate at first,
Oh mio
will
Dio!
prove useful for locating her fellow Darkin, and as a source of wisdom. After
Il primo campione con più modi da controllare?
all, it's always better to hunt in a pack. I have some bad news though. Unfortunately, Neferi is the only champion this year without a shirt. We know how much you all love abs, so don't worry. We'll be looking for more opportunities next year.
Ok.
It's been a while since we spoke about everyone's favorite Crystal Scorpion.
Sì, sarebbe il caso di
Scarlet
parlare.
BGU team has started exploring ways
Scusa, cosa... allora, aspetta, io sono vecchio, raga, e quindi mi serve... aspetta, opzioni. Allora. C'è scritto started. C'è scritto started. O sto leggendo male io? Aspetta. No, aspetta, potrei avere gli occhiali sporchi, anche se non ce li ho addosso adesso, potrei averli sporchi e magari sto leggendo distorto perché non ho gli occhiali. Allora, puliamo una lente, puliamo una seconda. Scritto started, raga. Aspetta. Controllo bene. Allora, questo mi sembra uno started. Cioè, mi sembra scritto abbastanza chiaro. Però, giusto per essere sicuri. Giusto per essere sicuri. Non posso farlo più grande così, vero? No, Cioè, fammi capire. Noi abbiamo votato a gennaio, abbiamo avuto la conferma a febbraio, e voi state iniziando adesso ad esplorare... State iniziando adesso ad esplorare...
to dial up his scorpion fantasy. At this phase, we're leaving no arthropod hiding stone unturned to find
Sono
exciting
letteralmente
things,
gli
tips,
stessi
and
disegni
stories.
che abbiamo visto
We'll
lo
be
scorso
releasing a
anno.
devlog later this year with more information on his progress. Looking
Wow.
further out, we also have a hangry jungler and an artistic mid laner who are looming in the distance.
Quindi abbiamo un jungler da Noxus, perché questo è decisamente Noxus come architettura.
Also have a hangry jungler.
Basta guardare anche il disegno qua. Questo è proprio tipico della linea di
And an
Noxiana.
artistic mid laner who are looming in the distance.
È un mid laner artistico ioniano.
They're a bit too early to talk about at the moment, but look out for future teasers. That's all from me today. I'll hand it back to Riot Brightmoon for some final thoughts.
That pretty much wraps up things for today. But I do have one small update I want to share before we go. For years, you've been asking us for the ability to play League in any language, no matter where you are. I'm happy to share that later this year, you'll be able to select your
non ci voglio
language in
credere.
League settings.
Wow! Wow! Questo è proprio quello che stavamo aspettando.
This makes your experience a little bit more enjoyable, no matter where you're playing from or what language you speak.
Oh,
I also want to remind everyone who has Xbox Game Pass to link it to your
ah,
Riot
pure
account.
il plugin della collaborazione con
And get a
Xbox.
20% experience boost for as long as it's active. We have a lot more in store for this year, and we cannot wait to share more later.
We have a lot in store for this year and we cannot... Aspetta.
Experience boost for as long as it's active.
Aspetta.
We have a lot.
Allora, non vediamo l'ora di poterlo condividere con voi. Più tardi. Cosa? Dateci qualcosa.
A lot more in store for this year, and we cannot wait to share more later. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck on your climb, and I'll see you on the Rift.
League of Legends è morto.